Let's talk about an absolutely OP attack strategy at Town Hall 9. LexCorp dropping the gusto, 9 for 17, 3 stars. Using this attack strategy at Town Hall 9, 7 of those fresh hits. Maybe you've heard of it, the Grudgeonator. Let's go ahead and get into it, guys. What's up, guys? Joe here, coming at you today from Town Hall 9 with another Clash of Clans video, and we're going to be taking a look at the Grudgeonator. It's been out for a little while, but this attack strategy is absolutely ridiculous. 9 for 17, 3 stars in one war. 7 of those were fresh hits. We're going to be taking a look at only the fresh hits today, meaning that the bases were untouched, the traps were unknown, and the composition, I know I've shown it before on my channel, but I named it differently or didn't name it appropriately for the actual creator of the attack. I mean, the attack's got P.E.K.K.A, it's got a Queen Walk, it's got Bowlers, it's got Valkyries, it's got a taste of all worlds. We got baby dragons on the outsides of the base, the Queen working her way in, taking out the enemy Queen. There happens to be a Hound in the clan castle on this replay, and the P.E.K.K.A holding up very well on its own as it maneuvers its way down towards the 9 o'clock. Barbarian King and Valkyrie. So look at both sides of the Archer Queen and the P.E.K.K.A. Nice wide funnel. Nowhere else for the Valkyries to go other than into the intended entry point on the base. Bowlers are dropped, but Wizards are dropped. But there's really no method or madness to this. It's just mass spammage, if you will. That's the way it looks to me. But if it works, right? So Bowlers, King, Valkyries chewing their way through the walls. The Valkyries are working on the wall, heading down towards this expo. And so tying in the Queen will assist our troops with overhead coverage, shooting ahead of our troops as our Bowlers. We got rage spells, we got heal spells. The rage are keeping the healers going, having them heal up the group as a whole as they run into an area where there's air defenses. And the air defenses are going to, in fact, take out our healers, but it doesn't matter at this point. The Barbarian King and the Queen are leading the way, assisting our Bowlers as they power through the base. And then we got a P.E.K.K.A down in the south that's worked her way all the way around to the southernmost point of the base, taking on the Town Hall. We still have Valkyries in there, we have Bowlers in there, and now they're chewing on the opposite side wall, working on the structures towards the bottom of the base, going after that mortar, going after that Tesla, gold mine, and the dark elixir drill, dark elixir storage. Bowler up there in the center is going to get taken out by the expo, but it doesn't really matter. We still got so much power left on this base, a lot of DPS in these troops, and they're going to chew through this wall, take out this wizard tower, and finish up and take down this final expo. Just an absolutely awesome attack to watch, and it's like this over and over and over, 6 more attacks. So guys, do stick around, and hopefully you get something out of this video to pick up this attack strategy. Here's your composition. Let's go ahead and get into the second attack. Alright, attack number 2, same composition or very similar to, they're going to start off with that Queen Walk down on the south side. I didn't really pick up anything other than identifying where the air defenses are located and making sure that the air defenses do in fact go down the way. That way the healers can survive. The healers matched up on the massive group of troops will assist everything. We're going to go ahead and speed this portion up because the Hound's going to take up a lot of time with the Queen. The Queen's going to take down this Hound with the assistance of a Wizard. There's also archers being dropped on the map, taking out structures in the builders' huts in the corners, which can be time issues later on. So our Archer Queen Wizard will finish up and take out these pups, and we'll go ahead and slow it back down as that P.E.K.K.A hits the map and the healers. There's 2 healers placed on the P.E.K.K.A, and then we're going to send in the Valkyries and Bowlers, Barbarian King. So just a massive group of troops, massive spammage, if you will. There are some Hog Riders in this composition or added in to get ahead of everything and assist with getting down the defenses. As our Queen is caught up on a wall here, Barbarian King is cracked into the base. We got some Valkyries. We got our P.E.K.K.A moving up towards the north where there are Tesla locations and multiple structures up there in the Archer Towers. At this point, the Barbarian King is caught up on a wall inside the base, but the Archer Queen is going to crack through the wall and assist with getting rid of this Archer Queen. King's ability is popped. He's going to break through the wall, take down the Queen, and then our friendly Queen is going to work on taking care of these expos. Up in the north, you got a lot of movement up in the north. You got the Valkyries working through rage spells, taking out structures with the assistance of the P.E.K.K.A and a few Bowlers, and you still have healers working on healing the group while under rage. They're able to heal up that P.E.K.K.A, but the Valkyries are just a little bit farther out ahead, so they're taking a lot of damage for the P.E.K.K.A. At this point, the queen is on the center compartment wall. She's cracked through with the Barbarian King, and she's going to end up working on taking care of this last expo and the final clan castle. We got some Valkyries finishing up over here in the south, working their way down. We also have a southernmost builder's hut that's going to end up probably being taken out with the wizards. So the wizards weren't exactly spammed all in. They're being held for the remaining portion of the attack and assisting with getting rid of the final defenses here, as we have wizards going down towards the south, king and queen caught up on a wall, and we have the P.E.K.K.A. Valkyries in the core going after those final 2-point defenses. King and queen will assist with this, and just another awesome attack here by Kick and Ash from LexCorp. And attack number 3, same composition or very similar to, starting out with the same thing. We got the queen walk down starting out. You got an archer working on that builder's hut, taking care of the builder's hut. The archer queen is drawing fire. Baby dragon dropped to her immediate right, working on structures to her right. And so what this is going to do, end up sending the queen back around, if I'm not mistaken. If not, she's going to continue in this current path. This is a fresh hit, so the traps are completely unknown. There's a minion up top working on the Dark Elixir drill, and now our P.E.K.K.A. is on the map with the healers, and we have another baby dragon working off to the P.E.K.K.A.'s immediate right. Barbarian King, Valkyries dropped on the map, and look at the nice wide funnel to the left and right of this group of troops as a target towards the inner portion of this base. Valkyries caught on a wall, rage spell dropped. They're going to move into the base. There is yet again another hound in the lava hound in the clan castle. Our Valkyries caught up on a wall, working their way towards the enemy queen. Enemy queen goes down fast here. Bowlers kick outside. That's fine. Let them go. We have plenty of troops in the base with the queen walking in with the rest of these troops, assisting with getting rid of the lava pups. We have a P.E.K.K.A. that's worked her way into the compartment with the expo, and then she's going to get caught up on a wall, and a couple of healers will target her and assist with keeping her healed up as the Valkyrie P.E.K.K.A. combo on the wall over here work on trying to get into that compartment where the Archer Tower and Wizard Tower are located. The queen is following up the Barbarian King. Barbarian King's doing a lot of tanking for our queen as he's caught up on a wall working on getting into the compartment where the Archer Tower is, and he's also yet again has a healer on him. So back over on the right side, we have identified a Tesla farm location, and the P.E.K.K.A. is in fact cannot get healed up enough there, so she will in fact go down. But we still have high-level heroes here. High-level heroes cracking through the base. Baby dragon, minion, archer working on structures to finish up here in the north, and then they're going to start working their way around over here towards the right. We got about 4 healers in the core of this base, still healing up our troops. Barbarian King is going to tank ahead of the Archer Queen, and then they're going to move around, finish up taking down the barracks, taking down that town hall, and going into the final Teslas over here and taking this down for yet again another 3-star attack. So again, just no rhyme or reason here, just overpowering the base with the level of the heroes and the types of troops, guys. And attack number 4, Grudgeonator back at it again, same composition as before. Archer Queen coming in over in the 3 o'clock. Tesla identified over in the 9 o'clock corner of this base, and the Queen Walk. Main focus, letting her work. She's going to work on structures, going after the gold mine over there, and then going after the mortar next. And then up in the north, we had an archer working on taking care of that builder's hut up in the northernmost portion of the base. And now we got a baby dragon down, assisting and shifting our queen's attention down towards the town hall. So that baby dragon is up in the north, and then we got another one over in the south, working on the army camp over here. P.E.K.K.A. is dropped on the map with her 2 healer combination, and now you see how the 2 funnels are set with the baby dragons assisting. Air defenses are more on the opposite side of the base. Now the king, Valkyries, and the bowlers should be dropped here, and they have nowhere else to go other than going into this base. We have a group of wizards that are dropped down as well, but we have healer coverage on the entire group-ish. As the rage spell is dropped, Clan Castle houses baby dragon Valkyries. So guys, it doesn't really seem to matter what's in the Clan Castle here. These troops are able to power through as long as the queen stays with the group, and there's wizards to take care of the overhead coverage as everything moves into the other side of the base at this point. Bowlers, another rage spell drop. We still have another heal spell for our bowlers to assist them as they get into a dense area where the Archer Tower is located. And the king, queen have worked their way to the opposite side of the base. P.E.K.K.A., we have another minion up north working on a Dark Elixir storage here. Valkyries, everything's just all grouped up and just overpowering the base as they shoot around towards the 9 o'clock, taking on the gold storage, and then working their way down towards the army camps. Archer Queen is still inside the base, picking off defenses while everything's working its way around the 9 o'clock side. And they're going to turn this corner, taking on that final builder's hut. Queen's going to crack through the wall, taking on the Archer Tower, the mortar, the gold storage, and working their way into the final Tesla. So again, as long as everything seems to stay grouped up together, it's just complete pandemonium with the massive amount of diversity in troops with the Valkyries and the P.E.K.K.A.s and the bowlers. We're going to get into attack number 5 from here, guys. It keeps going and going and going. Here we go, attack number 5, same as before. We got 7 Valks, 1 P.E.K.K.A. We got 6 healers. 4 of those healers are for the Archer Queen, so it's really the same exact army over and over and over again, guys. I mean, there's no other way to put this other than the fact that it has to work if the army composition doesn't really change. It's just really overpowering attack, and it doesn't really seem to be stopped against anything or any type of base, other than the fact that if the archer or the air defenses are able to take out the healers. But Rage Spell down on that Archer Queen to take care of the enemy Archer Queen, and she's going to continue to work. We got minions picking off, sniping up there on that elixir storage up there. We have an Archer down here in the south working on a couple of structures down there. P.E.K.K.A. is going to be dropped in the south side. Now, what I want you to take note of here is in this attack here, the main force is going to actually go in with the Archer Queen due to the fact that they're going into the clan castle up here in the north. So there's a baby dragon working on the mortar up there in the north. P.E.K.K.A. was dropped in the south, but she's going to be able to work by herself, and her healers will eventually get taken out by the air defenses. But take note of that Barbarian King being dropped on the map and Valkyries dropped all together. So Valkyries, Barbarian King, and Bowlers stay together in this attack. Rage Spell, Valkyrie's going to crack through the wall. Poison Spell is dropped for the enemy clan castle, and the Archer Queen and Wizards are going to take out that baby dragon as the Valkyries and Bowlers power their way into this base. Bowlers just got the range here, guys. The Bowlers are able to reach ahead, take out structures way ahead of the rest of the group as they move through the base and just continue to dig deep through this base. Barbarian King ability is popped. He's going to crack through this wall. Bowlers reaching out and touching stuff the whole time. They're taking out structures. The Archer Queen is kind of standing back, picking off defenses ahead of the Bowlers as they work into the southernmost compartment here, taking on a giant bomb, and the healers are right there to heal the Bowlers back up. There's also still a heal spell in the composition. Looks like there's only a few Valkyries left over. They are working on the wall with the Barbarian King, and everything's going to move outside of the compartments here, finish up, going into the Archer Towers. Queen is working ahead or working from behind, picking off Wizard Towers and defenses ahead of these troops as they hit another giant bomb location and finish this attack up for yet again another 3-star attack. And we got some heal spell swag here. So we're going to move into attack number 6 from here, guys. All right, here we go with our 6th and final attack. We're going to cut it off at 6 attacks in this video. If you haven't figured it out by now, I'm not exactly sure how I'm supposed to help you. Anyways, this attack right here is a little bit different than the previous ones. Well, the attack army is still the same, but what actually happens is not exactly the same as the previous attack. So, Baby Dragon is dropped on the map, and the Queen, she's working her way down towards the north. We got a few Wizards being dropped on, working on taking care of that laboratory. Mortar's going to take off health off of them and work on taking them down. P.E.K.K.A. is dropped on the map, and the 2 healers will be assigned to her. Now, a Rage Spell is dropped on the Queen due to the fact that she's about to step into the enemy Queen and draw the clan castle troops. Poison spells are dropped, and the Queen is really riding the lightning there on her ability, whether it's going to be used or not. Barbarian King, Valkyries, and Bowlers are dropped on the base, but the Barbarian King Valkyries, they will shoot around the south side of this base, and as well as the Archer Queen. So thankfully, the Queen is able to get rid of the enemy Queen and the clan castle troops, and then the healers are stolen from the Archer Queen, and they will lock onto the Bowlers as they move into this base. They're able to power through the walls. Rage Spell is going to carry the Bowlers through this base with the assistance of the healers being under Rage, keeping the Bowlers' health up as they power through. Now, in the south at this point, our Valkyries have worked their way all the way around the south side, taking out trash structures. Barbarian King and Queen have assisted and followed up the Valkyries as they move around the south side of the base, Bowlers are caught on a wall as they work on an archer tower up there and a few structures on the outside of the base, but they still have healer coverage, so that is keeping the bowlers going. The healers on the bowlers granted the bowlers access to the entire base and allowed them to overpower this base from within. Barbarian King's ability is popped. He's going to go in and go after that expo, and our queen is assisting with the cleanup. So smash that like button, guys. Share this video. This attack strategy is absolutely insane. Special shout out to LexCorp for allowing me to stream their war this weekend. And yeah, get hyper, get wrecked, and thanks for watching, guys.